How is it going, guys? We are on to day 9 of the getting to 2000 challenge before end of the year. And I've been playing a bit more off camera, doing some more end game stuff, doing some opening theory stuff. And we, for once, actually have something new today. So, get right into it, I suppose. I've decided that I haven't been getting as much success out of this opening d4, c4 stuff as I've been hoping for. And we are going to be basically learning the Catalan, which is not awfully dissimilar. It's just a line of d4, really. But it's used to a lot of good success. So I also got a chess database because I thought it would also be a good idea to learn some opening theory and actually have it in like a storable, searchable way. So yeah, I've been doing some good stuff, to be honest. And now I'm thinking what's best here. We could play this with tempo, and I can't go back as the issue. So maybe I go here, let him push the pawn to create a weakness. Or move the rook there, and the knight there, sorry. Tough to say. This is also technically possible, just as like a pawn sacrifice that we're likely to get back. I don't really want to do this, so I'm going to just say that's a no, because I don't want to disrupt this pawn structure. I saw a game where that happened and it did not look pretty. This b3 c4 idea seems kind of interesting though. The idea of trying to get the bishop fianchettoed. Yeah. Don't mind it at all, to be honest. Let's give that a try. So what are we scared of if we do that? Well, really, it's his bishop. But I think this is okay. I think this is fine. Also, if we're doing that, we should probably play e3 at some point. I guess the reason why I'm holding off is because we are looking to get in e4, ideally. He goes straight for this, and that's not good. Do I have any way to defend against this? I should have checked for that. Not that I see. I have this, which gets his bishop, but that's not really a thing. What does this do, if anything? It loses a pawn. That's definitely something. I can do this. Opens up the bishop. Obviously, it's really clumsy, but at least it defends. Or this, except I don't love that because it can be disrupted so easily. I'm going to do this. Play this, I think, and pick the knight away, then we should be back in business. And this is impossible now, so that's okay. The rook is staying here for the time being, maybe a long time, so having this pawn forward isn't awful. Now, I think we play... What's the better pawn break to go for, is the question. Does he have any good squares to jump into? Let's do this. Let's do this. Because we're going to keep the bishop here, right? So it's actually okay having this pawn up one, because there'll be two defenders. So now this plan is coming together nicely. So how are we going to get the pieces into the action is the question. So if we play... we want to get this move in here and get d4 in, right? I can't do that yet, but I could do the knight here, then go back in for that. Which it does look a bit awkward, but I'm going to pretend that it's fine. Okay, so we get this now. Okay, cool. Targeting his bishop here. move this. Although, obviously, we're in a fantastic position if that happens. So, we're going to have great central control here. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm taking that. That is a powerful bishop to have. And now we get to do this, right? So that's the point. What we're going to do is we're going to play for c4. And then going to figure it out from there, to be honest. I also could have done this. That's true. That's I saw that idea in another game. So what's this going for is my question. What's the weak square? Because currently we're controlling all of the squares that would go for. And I don't think that's changing anytime soon. So I'm just going to play that. And now look how close we are to just, you know, unleashing a monster. Okay, interesting. So that's how he's going to control the pieces. So it looks like we just want to start adding defenders on. This square for the knight comes under attack is the issue. But I need to move it somewhere. Maybe there's a square it wants to be on. I can see that. It also adds a defender for now. Now we're looking to play probably queen. I'm not sure where. Queen somewhere. Another potentially strong idea is we could play knight to here now. And then that would trap his bishop. And I'm really liking this double fianchetto idea. Okay, so he's going for that, which is just fine. You don't want to go here because that would run into stuff from the knight. I think we're going to go here and then look to play it there. Now we can double up in this D file. And since he is the queen first, he doesn't have the same freedom to take on this square as he'd otherwise like. So even if he does double up more quickly than we will, it should still be okay. I don't know what he's doing, to be honest. Why is he giving me this uncontested double fianchetted bishop? This is 2 knights for 2 bishops, which is a super uncommon imbalance because it's a really powerful one to have. You should pretty much never give this up, especially if it's an open position. And you know, look at this, right? So, okay, he's trying to double up now, which is, you know, necessary. So would you rather move the A rook or the F rook, so the D square? That is the question. And I'm not super sure what the answer is. I'm gonna say let us move the D rook. I'm gonna say the D rook because there might be some ideas of swinging the rook up and over here or something. So he does do that. Let's just develop the second rook, I think. I have 3 defenders, so that's not being captured anytime soon. So now for him, he has to develop his other rook. I'd imagine just doubling up his is sensible. And what we are going to do is we are going to try to create an attack because we are fully developed and our king is safe. So there's nothing else to do. Goes for that. I don't know why, but he goes for it. So now he's running out of defenders around the king side. So how do we deal with this? How do we want to deal with this? What's he trying for here even? I don't see it. Can we go for this right now? Takes. No, not quite. I'm thinking of this, you know. be like something like this. Try to expand and, you know, shove this in. There's no hook really in the position. I need to think about time. I'm gonna get off this file, I think. Okay, this is gonna be a bit of a maneuver, I think. But what I'm feeling like is keeping an eye on this square still. You cannot play like this. You cannot play like this. You just can't do it, mate. Does not work. I'm going to come up here and attack you. I'm doing this straight away because I'm trying to induce a weakness here. I'm then going to, after inducing it, come back and target it with pawns and my bishop pair. So this bishop is going here and here, and from there it will be, yes, okay, so the plan is activated. This is also possible now. The idea of here and here. And look at this bishop pair, man. This is insane stuff. Okay, that wasn't as good as I hoped it would be, to be honest. Now, can we get back even? Nope, not that I see. Oh, man. Does this work? Let's get trapped. So no, it doesn't really work great. I do not want to give up the queen, man. If the queen's gone, then the attack is not happening anymore. This sucks, but I'm going to try to reroute this way, I think. Whoops. Okay, we forgot about the pawn. So much for no man gets left behind. But it goes sometimes. Alright, this beautiful master plan that we had going is now not so masterful. That was a key pawn that we just lost. Also, time is still low. Okay, he's dropping back. This knight is so annoying, I mean. Feeling like just doing this, to be honest. He takes, then I go here. Guess we're just opening up the position. Cost of one. Do this and take. Queen goes here. The idea. Going to win a pawn. I mean win a pawn and checkmate. And we have back rank stuff. Actually, not really, because of this escape square. What happens? If he does this, which seems most likely, then we get the pawn for free with check. Okay, good. Let's coordinate on here. Actually, no, we need to win a tempo. Let's do it. I might go here with this rook, which should be fancy. But it doesn't work though, because I have this rook check. Interesting. Now we are threatening this. So we've got discoveries happening. We have interference ideas. We have a lot of possible. We have to be careful with back rank stuff. Mostly for perpetuals. We have no. Well, after we move the rook here, right, we'll have no rook defending anymore. Well, actually, hold on. This square is not being covered by the queen yet. Just gotta play fast. And yeah, if I lose any more games like this to time, especially with the new opening, I guess I have to go to 15-minute games, but I hope I don't. Because, 10 minutes just feels like a kind of right amount of time, but especially with a new opening, and like one that's as heavily positional as this one is, you definitely spend a lot more time thinking than you otherwise would. So also we're threatening this, actually, now that I think about it. Just gonna go for it. Because again, I have so little time, I kind of have to. He runs out of checks here, right? Can't go here anymore. Well, that seems really bad for him and really good for us. Surely only move is rook here, right? What happens if he does that? Okay, you can do that as well. Into this, right? This picks up the rook. And pray to God that we can figure something out before we run out of time. Okay. Great. So we are now down a piece. He is pinned. Very, very pinned. We also have this idea now. I don't know, let's just do it. Yeah. We have pawns, I guess. I have an extra pawn. One of them. Pretty bad technique, letting the king get in front like this. So this pawn gets here now. I don't think this is winning, but we'll do our best. This is only move. You can go forward 2 squares now though. Okay, we get that. Okay, now we start pushing. I couldn't go there. Okay. On end game, if he gets to there, it's winning, which he does. Oh, he gets control of the key square. That's rough. You can resign there. Oh man, that's tough. That is tough. Let's see, where do we go wrong in the opening? It wasn't the opening that was the issue, I think. It was the middle to end game. We played well in the opening. Takes that straight away. Sense. I liked this plan, that's good. Just that knight that we just didn't really play around as well as we should have. Yeah, I wanted the h4 push here. Likes that push there as well, interesting. Wants us to push so badly to get the bishop open. Oh, I missed, I could just do this. That's dumb of me. Alright, man. One more game, one more game. Okay, Caro Kann. C6. One of those things where that's a pretty sad loss, but at the same time, that's pretty promising. We had a good position out of the opening with new material, so I'm not going to complain too much. This. Really know where the bishops are best placed here. It's castle, I think. Can't go there. It feels like there's ideas coming up. Oh, okay, we can't make the flight square. Well, it's worth noting. I can't do that. The pawn push would be devastating. Let's just make the knight development first. That seems fine. So this plunders a pawn, or does it? Resource. I'm pretty sure plunders a pawn. Because this. Let's checkmate.